Is half the chat is already biased against Dream. Bro, this community, half of this chat is literally just watching this because I'm watching it, and they would never ever know anything about this and live their daily lives. Most of the chat is literally watching this. They do not care. They do not give a single shit. They have no interest whatsoever in the subject matter. We are only just looking at this because everyone else is looking at it. To think that like people knew who these people were one way or the other before this moment in my community of all communities is ridiculous. I've literally played Minecraft a total of like, I think 3 hours in my entire life. Okay.
One of those 1.15 runs during that stream, I almost broke the world record on a version that doesn't have piglin trades and also on a client that doesn't have an option to add mods. So I don't think that the way this was phrased in the video is a fair way to put it. But
wait, I mean, he's saying that like one time I actually did get really lucky with no option of modding it. Like he's literally saying I'm just a really lucky person. Like what the fuck? This is wild. Like look at the one time I was really fucking lucky. It just means I'm like a really lucky person. Like come on, dude. Okay, to be fair. 115 doesn't have bartering, so this doesn't matter at all. To be fucking fair, it is very hard. If you are insanely lucky, it's going to be very hard to disprove that you're not insanely lucky. Like he's already on the back foot. Like there's no fucking way. The argument ultimately will always be, sorry, I'm literally Bill Dipperly. And that is not an argument that you can fucking make without sounding like a ridiculous person.
Come to Snaketooth Island and discover. It's Bugsnax. Pugo Arjan Pugo.
That's what I'm saying. Well, assume he didn't cheat. I personally think he did. Him saying I got lucky, yeah, I did. Like, how else would you want to prove it? Exactly. No. I know. That's what I'm trying to say. No. I agree. He's already on like a... He is already on like a ridiculous like to prove that he is just like a lucky person is going to be a very difficult endeavor. Do you understand? So I kind of get that to give a bone to the fucking dream simps here. Like I do get how difficult his position is here to be like, no, I'm like super fucking, I'm just super fucking lucky, dude. You don't get it. Dude, they're biased and I'm lucky.
another thing is that Geosquare said in the video that Fabric API was a mod creation tool.
The Fabric API, a mod creation tool.
Which is just extremely misleading. It's a required mod for almost every single mod in Fabric. So much so that a lot of people think that you need it for every mod. And I was actually asked by the mods if I thought that. But they didn't mention that in the video. And yet again, they use this to make me look suspicious. He also uses the logs and shows them on screen as proof that I had Fabric API loaded. But again, he doesn't mention that it doesn't show any other mods loaded. And that's called cherry picking. Using the facts that support your claim as evidence, but ignoring any facts that go against your claim. If they were being completely fair, he should have presented—
Wait, but isn't this about... Wait, hold on. Wait, first of all, he's literally doing that, but it's fine. But secondly... Dude, this is why debate lording is so stupid. I swear to God. Oh, my man said he's got a point. Oh, I so we had a mod installer for no reason. I think arguing about the how, not if he really did it. You're talking out of your expertise, dude. You don't know anything about Dream or Minecraft, sweetie. Calm. Yeah, I really don't. So it's still kind of funny though to see how people launch defenses. We don't know shit about how his mods work, so we really can't give an opinion. Yeah, I don't really know how the fucking thing works at all. Fabric mod is for FPS boost, not illegal for speedrunning. There are mods that increase the gameplay performance and frame rate. My dream came true. Thank you for the bug snacks. XUCL. Yeah. Let's keep going.
The fact that this log showed that there was no other mods, but it would weaken their argument, so they didn't mention it. And this is a recurring theme throughout the video. He says a lot of things that might be partially true, but says them in a very misleading way that would make a reasonable person think that I look guilty. I'm sure there's a chance that one of you or your friends.
I don't understand. Even with the way that he is making it seem, like his level of luck is still insane. Like unforeseeable. He's saying they claim that I was super duper 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 lucky when in fact I'm actually only super duper duper lucky. There's like three dupers in there that they added on, which makes them biased. And their only way to fucking prove that I'm only just super duper duper lucky instead of super duper 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 lucky is that I'm gonna add additional gameplays. I'm gonna add additional gameplays that they did not add into their original analysis. Some of those gameplays might be fucking super low, right? I'm sure that he accounts for that though, because that would be really easy to disprove. At the end of his own paper, his accredited professor says that he basically cheated, but 7 trillion is too high of a number, even with rookie math mistakes. Isn't it true for all speedrunners that they're all incredibly lucky? Certainly, which is why it's really dumb, I think, to have a speedrun over a game that revolves around so much probability, especially with this fucking piglin trade shit. I don't really understand it, but Dream is better than you at Minecraft? Dude, your dad is better than me at Minecraft. Like, I played Minecraft like twice, dude. What the fuck? Of course he's better than me at Minecraft. You fucking idiot. What the fuck? Absolutely zero people on the planet are disputing this, my friend. Like, what the fuck? What? Look. No matter what, it's like when people say dumb shit like, oh, that guy's only jacked because he's doing steroids. Like, no, he's doing steroids, which kicks him a step above the competition, but he's not getting there because of the fucking steroids. If you and your dumb ass, your couch potato, lazy bones ass did steroids, you wouldn't fucking necessarily hit baseballs in the same way that whatever fucking insert baseball reference here a guy did with steroids. It's just, we're looking at the comparison of like one person versus others in that same realm.
Saw that video and went, wow, Dream deleted evidence because he's guilty. And that's my biggest problem with the way that...
And the reason why I mentioned that, by the way, is because like he is, of course, profoundly fucking skilled in playing Minecraft from what I understand. Obviously, he's still one of the best Minecraft players, I guess, on the planet. I don't think anyone is disputing that. I think what they're simply stating is that he is not that much better than everyone else. Skilled? I mean, he's skilled, obviously. He's good at fucking speedruns. If he's able to fucking hit crazy fucking speedrun numbers on the previous version, which had less probability built into it, then yeah. Lazy Bones, what are you, the cart narc? Yeah, that was the joke.
They handled this. I don't blame them that much because they're a team of volunteers, mostly consisted of young people, and everybody is bound to make mistakes, especially when you're younger, including me. But when you're calling into question someone's character, you really have to be careful what you say. The official owners and admins of speedrun.com, which run the leaderboard, made a statement that the video was, quote, lacking in the level of objectivity we hope to see around communications by the game moderation team to the community, which I completely agree with. I wish that the mods would have remained more neutral and just presented the facts because that's their job as moderators. And I just want to say here that at this point, I don't care if my run is verified and I'm not resubmitting or appealing the fact that it wasn't. As much as I may disagree with it, I've never really cared too much about leaderboards, and I wasn't even planning on submitting any 1.16 runs because I was just playing for practice and for fun. I mean, I was streaming on my Twitch, and that's why I didn't upload any 1.16 runs to my YouTube channel. Regardless of the fact that the 7.5 trillion odds are incorrect, I still had a very lucky streak, something you probably wouldn't expect to see in a small community community like speedrunning. You would expect to see it in Minecraft overall, but it's much less likely to happen during a speedrun. So for that reason, I understand completely why the mods were skeptical, and I respect their decision not to verify the run. I'm upset that the video was made and how it was made, and that there's a lot of people that will probably believe that I cheated and never get to see this video countering it, but I don't believe that the mods were being intentionally malicious. I believe that the reason this was handled poorly can just be attributed to the fact that I have a huge channel and they're not used to dealing with that, so they obviously did quite a few things differently than they usually would. Now that I've pretty much talked about proving every possible way that I can about why I didn't cheat, I want to talk about something a little bit more serious, which is just related to bias. And again, even though I'm expressing this, I don't want to send any hate to anybody, and I believe that the mod team is full of very respectable, honest people. But I made some claims early on that I felt targeted and that I thought that the mod team was biased, and a lot of people
I have not read the bet. I'm just losing interest a little bit. That's why I'm like, no longer pausing.
were upset with that because they couldn't see how they could be biased. I just want to share my point of view because from my perspective, maybe you can understand why I reacted the way that I did. First of all, the speedrun.com Minecraft Bedrock Edition team, which is a similar team to the one who worked on this, but for Bedrock Edition, completely banned me from ever submitting an official run well before this happened, without giving a single reason why. Other than that, they don't like me. And I have never even played Minecraft Bedrock Edition or done a single speedrun on that.
Wait, what? Why did this happen? I think I'm getting my virginity back watching this. Yeah, no, that's why I'm doing this. Wrong. I have the greatest luck in the world, the best luck. Some say I have too much luck.
Game. But I'm still banned, and I have yet to be told why. Obviously, this didn't give me as much confidence in their sister team, Java Edition, giving me fair treatment. However, I don't think that the actions of the Bedrock team reflect on the intentions of the Java team. Another thing, though, is that while the mods were looking into my 1.16 run, a lot of the official speedrun verifiers were saying incredibly disrespectful things about me, about my fans, and essentially harassing me, which obviously led to me saying some things that I regret saying, but I'm sure that anyone can understand why that would be frustrating. Before all this, I tried to be extremely friendly with the mod team and I helped them catch many cheaters. There was actually a point a few months ago where I was in a call with a bunch of them doing basically a PowerPoint presentation with proof that the world loading screen can prove one of the top runs is fake, and that run ended up getting unverified because of it. So I'm definitely no opponent to getting rid of cheaters from leaderboards, and I do my best to help where I can. But during the investigation, I had my doubts about the way that the investigation was being done. And I was really stressed about it because I was almost completely left in the dark and I didn't know what was happening. And everything that I did here didn't really make me feel super optimistic about them doing a good job. One of the mods, who asked me not to name them, frequently said things that led to me having doubts about the investigation. Quote, everyone was still discussing whether the decision was right 10 minutes before the video was published. And also, quote, they were just yelling at each other to finish faster. That same mod told me after the results were released, quote, for the record, I don't believe at all that you cheated. And also, quote, I'm probably going to be quitting the mod team because of this. There are only about 10 or so active moderators that were involved in the investigation as far as I'm aware, and this was one of them. And I'm sure that anyone could understand why it would be reasonable to doubt the decision.
This is like, dude, holy shit. This is like when you know, cops will turn around and be like, well, you know, 12 witnesses said that fuck, I don't want to, that's too real. I don't want to like relate this to my own worldview and actual personal experience in news because it's kind of disrespectful.
Shout to
but
Selma in the chat.
So I'm not going to say it. Never mind. I was going to say in the Breonna Taylor execution, there was 12 witnesses. And out of all the 12 witnesses, police officers claimed that one of the 12 witnesses said that they had heard the cops had announced themselves when they were knocking on the door. And that was bullshit. It came out later that the 12th witness literally said, no, I actually didn't hear them either. I was wrong on that. But they ran with it and they used that as evidence. Even though it was just like a 1 in 12 out of all the witnesses. And everyone that wanted to go along with that argument, I'm sorry, this is the only thing I can relate it to because I'm not saying the fucking stakes are the same, but the only thing I can relate this sort of stuff to is what my area of expertise is, okay? So that's why I said it. Clearly, I don't think it's a similar comparison. The stakes are not the same. It was a murder. This is like some bullshit fucking Minecraft drama. But this is my only area that I have knowledge over. But that was bullshit. 11 out of the 12 witnesses had said, 11 out of the 12 witnesses had not agreed with the police conclusion that they had actually announced themselves, and even the last one, when questioned again, claimed that was not true, that he was wrong. So one moderator saying that they're going to leave after this, it just seems a little. It seems like it's not enough to clarify that there was a bias happening.
Decision, if I'm being told this by one of the moderators. I really worried about what was going on behind the scenes because of this, and this occupied most of my stress. And this isn't really important to the math, but it's definitely important to how the math is interpreted. If the mod team was biased against me, they would be more likely to make mistakes against me, like misquoting me or using incorrect formulas, because the small details wouldn't matter as much to them, even if they wouldn't do it on purpose, which I'm sure they wouldn't. As much as that sucks for me, and I wish that some members in the speedrun community looked at me differently, it is what it is. Before this whole thing went down, I had a lot of respect for the mod team, and I really hope that even though I'm not happy right now, I can regain all of that respect for them. And I hope that the same goes for me, because I said some dumb things too, because the community is an amazing place. And like I said, it's not like they're intentionally trying to sabotage my career or something. I mean, they didn't ban me or remove any of my other runs or do anything super unreasonable out of bias like the Bedrock mod team did. I think if they had removed my other runs or banned me, that would have been very biased, but
His main bias is not reasonable. Like his main like claim to bias is not a reasonable counterpoint to the original data that they presented. And I was checking the God, I'm reaching new levels of fucking nerd that I never thought I would. But the r/statistics dude who basically wrote the post or wrote a fucking counter to this. But where is it? Dream didn't do a single speedrun and then nothing ever again. Here. Ender Pearl barters should not be modeled with a binomial distribution because the last barter is not independent and identical to other barters. That's such an amateur mistake that makes me question the overall qualification of the anonymous author. Dream didn't do a single speedrun and then nothing ever again. Only in that case would be a serious concern. What came after a successful bartering in one speedrun attempt? The next speedrun attempt with more bartering. The time spent on other things in between is irrelevant. Oh, and the speedrun attempts can also stop if he runs out of gold without getting enough pearls, which means negative results can end a speedrun. At most, you get an effect from stopping speedruns altogether, as he did after the 6 streams. But this has been taken into account by the authors of the original report. I made the mistake to not read a bit more, and there are more absurd errors. I hope no one lets that person make any relevant statistical analysis. In astronomy, the lowest probability will always be from all 11 events. So don't delve any deeper. Your virginity will grow back. It's too late now. So if I'm not misunderstanding this, wouldn't it mean that like factoring in every single fucking run, when looking at the probability would end up literally showcasing. Fuck, actually, never mind. I lost it. I lost the plot. I thought you said you didn't read. I'm trying to, and I have to pee really bad too, and I have to run an ad. Can we please watch something Christmas related? No. Hello, I'm born again virgin. Reddit lords thinking that they're better than actual scientists? I don't think the dude who fucking wrote this is an actual scientist. One lover host. Trisha is a birdie. Who wants to talk about economics? No. I think I gained more virginity from this video. Dream's explanation only works if he did one, not multiple lucky runs in a row. Finish the video. There's something big at the end. Okay, I'll finish the video.
But I don't think that what they actually did was biased. And like I said, I do believe that they tried to do their best to come to a fair decision. After reading the document myself, I was surprised and it seemed like a very good job. The only reason I was insistent on the math being wrong is because I know that I didn't cheat. And I also know that 7.5 trillion is just too unlikely to be reasonable if I didn't cheat. So I could assume that the math was off. Again, I don't care at all about my speedrun. I care more about defending my character than defending a dumb leaderboard position. When I joined Minecraft speedrunning, I didn't even submit any of my runs, and it wasn't until I saw some comments telling me that I should that I ended up doing it. I was mostly practicing for Manhunt because I wanted to try and challenge myself even more. Now, Matthew, which is the most qualified speedrun mod who wrote a lot of the paper, said in the Discord chat after the video was uploaded, quote, "Look, at worst, Stream did mild cheat at block game fast. make of that what you will. Obviously, I don't agree with that because I think that cheaters ruin the heart of the game, but I just don't think that the mods realize that, to me, it's much deeper than a leaderboard position. I have an amazing community and an amazing group of fans, and I don't need to officially speedrun. I do it because I like it and it's fun. I get less viewers on my record videos than I do on my normal videos, and I get less views on my speedrun Twitch streams than my normal Twitch streams. I also didn't even upload a single one of the speedruns that were investigated onto any of my channels, not even highlights or anything. So again, to me, I care much more about my character than a leaderboard or any kind of benefit I could get from speedrunning. One of the last things that I want to mention is a quote from one of the Minecraft developers. Quote, "Just going off of chances is quite dumb." Also, quote, "A lot of speedrunning Minecraft is RNG, or at least speedrunning until you get good RNG." Then he went on to say, quote, "They really should consider a better process, like you can force speedrunners to stream with some anti-cheat mod or something." And this is actually something that I've suggested many times, and a long time ago I even offered to try and help come up with ideas for it. But as the speedrun mods are volunteers and don't get paid,
For the type of person who says he doesn't care about the leaderboard position, it sure seems like he has made a lot of attempts to, I don't know, make sure that this is like a decent process, make sure that this is a more fair process, all of which indicates that he definitely does care about the leaderboard position. This is not a knock on his character or anything, but like, it unironically feels like he cares a lot, especially considering that he made a 24-minute video. You can turn around and be like, "Shut the fuck up, Hassan," just because he cares about defending his character or anything. But like, just saying, like, you know, if he didn't care, he wouldn't fucking put this much effort into it. Or if he didn't care, he wouldn't fucking turn around and like literally, you know, even before all this happened, try to fix the speedrunning community as best as he could.
it would be really hard to find a developer to do it. So as much as I could suggest it, they never were able to do it. You may have noticed that this video has monetization on, and that's for a reason. I'm going to be taking every dollar made from this video and donating it to the mods in order for them to develop a speedrunning client. That way there will be less cheaters, and if you get really lucky, you're not going to get accused for it. Even though I don't have any plans to speedrun for the leaderboards in the future, I still love the community, and I think that this would be a really good thing for the speedrunning community, so I'm looking forward to see what happens. As a final closing note, if despite all the evidence that I presented, you still believe that the odds are too low, I want to mention a couple things from the report. One, the expert that wrote the report says that he, quote, "disagrees that the situation suggests that cheating is an unavoidable conclusion," and two, that the probability presented is not the probability that I'm innocent. It is just the probability of a rare event happening under specific circumstances. And the expert says that in order to find a correct probability of me changing the drop rates, quote, "external evidence that the probabilities were modified at this specific point would be needed to produce a significant probability of cheating." Essentially, the fact that something unlikely happened shouldn't be the only evidence to back up an accusation. But I think that's all I have to say. Thank you if you listened to the whole thing. I encourage you to like this video, that way it has a higher chance of getting put into the algorithm so more people see it. Generally, accusations are seen much more than the responses to those accusations, so it kind of sucks. If you see somebody talking about this, I encourage you to tell them about my video. Otherwise, thanks for watching. Bye.
The example was never finished. The chunk stopped loading and the server crashed. That's how far it was off. Oh, that's so funny, dude. Damn. The example was never finished. It's poetic. Am I the only one really astonished that his PC is still running after those gold blocks? Alternate title, flying past gold blocks for 20 minutes. When you're an astrophysicist and you have to talk about Minecraft Blaze and Pearls. What was the prediction? What was the prediction? Is Hassan gonna finish this video? Yes. Wow. 8 million said no. 4 million said yes.
God, that was rough, Keck.
Is Hassan gonna finish this video? Oh, fuck off, dude. Hey, yo, never doubt me. Do you understand? Never fucking doubt me, baby. That's why so many of you were like, dude, just skip it, dude. This fucking sucks. Just skip it. Why don't you just skip it? Wow.
One big on that one. Thanks for finishing the video.
He's intentionally making this confusing and not being able to dispute. If he did cheat, then he wouldn't be doing all this math. I hate going for the if you're not guilty, you shouldn't be nervous card, but his math should be clear and concise, not this 25-minute confusing rambling. I mean, it could be 25 minutes of confusing rambling because the subject matter is very complicated. and he doesn't personally understand it either. He's technically correct. The probability of him getting this run is significantly lower than a person being born. Improbability does not certainly constitute impossibility. It just means the claim should have treated with skepticism, notwithstanding actual evidence. Okay, but you didn't have to make a fucking 25-minute video to arrive at that conclusion. That's just basic
I went
understanding
on a run, came back, and you're
of
still watching this video.
wait.
Heck.
Like, that is basically just saying, hey man, just because something is really, really unlikely to happen, that doesn't mean that it's not going to happen. You just said that. That is what you're saying, which is true, but that doesn't necessarily counter the statements that were being made. You need hella skepticism. It has to be like weighted appropriately to be improbability. Yeah, I'm looking at the r slash statistics expert guy, who I guess is like flared up and is like the guy called Dark Viper AU on YouTube made a video in Dream's response. You should watch it. No, I'm not gonna do that. The guy from the Minecraft speedrun mod team said this in return. By the way, the team is working on our rebuttal. It's not that the Dream stats guy got this wrong too, per se. He just applied math to a different problem than what we were solving. Even if his report is error-free, it does not invalidate our analysis because of the framing. That is true, by the way. If I didn't understand it, if I didn't misunderstand what he did, I think originally in order to say like the numbers that they're looking at is fucking bad, he literally turned around and added additional runs. And ultimately his conclusion was, you know, improbable things happen all the fucking time. I'm just Bill Dipperly. He added in additional runs in which he probably wasn't cheating. I mean, you can't, like, you just can't fucking add additional data points to the original fucking work if you want to disprove the work itself, right? Am I wrong about this?
Italian-American TikToker who also has an important message for you.
Like, you can't fucking, if you're trying to disprove something, you have to disprove what the fucking data set that they originally worked on. You can't do that by like adding additional data to it. You're diluting the numbers. Of course it's going to look different. Like, the example is like, what if he fucking added runs where he literally didn't even get to the barter? I'm not saying he did, but you could literally do that and be like, all right, well, look at how low my probability is now. Like, oh, cool. All right, well. Yes, you can if you use better data. Leeching put out of nowhere? What? Their data set assumed the runs they picked were a random distribution, but they were actually his most lucky runs. Wait, you actually paid attention? Pepela? Why? The report was faked? What? But what if their numbers are flawed? Figure one of the Harvard astrophysicist paper has already been debunked. The stopping rule was incorrectly applied and the analysis depends on this. Even with the incorrect math that was done by the person Dream hired, the odds are still around 1 in 100 million. I mean, that was his argument. His argument was like, it's not 1 in... His argument was, oh, it's not 1 in 7.5 trillion. It's actually 1 in 100 million chance that it happened. And it happened because I have 1 in 100 million chance. Like, I'm Bill Dipperly. In any case, the conclusion, what is it, Pepela? X post the dream is taken in case. The service dream used for the reports is incredibly suspicious to the point. Oh my god, his fucking subreddit is flaming him. Oh no, never mind. This is a different subreddit. Without being permabanned. X post the dream was taken gets deleted. The service dream used for the report photo X citation is incredibly suspicious to the point where it's likely made up entirely of this. The report is a fraud. I was first suspicious about the clear lack of editing as well as a few small mathematical errors. Of course, I believe the mod review did significantly underestimate the chances. However, I wanted to look further into this, so I went to photo X citation. First, I was already suspicious about the Wix Squarespace default website layout, but if this is just a small group of people, then it's pretty reasonable. But just to check, I plugged it into the Internet Archive, which should show any instance of the site of the site prior to this year. Last instance is 2013. No further records because the domain wasn't taken. The last owner had it expire. It only got purchased very recently, i.e. the last month or two. This is already extremely suspicious. If Dream was going to get a professional statistician, why would he go for a service so new? If he was aiming to come across as more genuine and the information more valid, would he not go towards something more well-known or well-recognized, something that he has evidence against these professionals? This already, even with the utmost doubt that this company team is not at all reliable service, Dream should not have used them, and while I'm not an astrophysicist level of maths, should at least place some doubt on the findings and the response paper. I mean, so what the fuck? That's significant. No, yes, it's still insane, but you can really get into the metaphysical realm that is Minecraft. You will realize you are still not playing Bugsnax. I ran Hassan, not only my virginity grew back, but I lost my first kiss. Yeah, dude, no, I just got unkissed as well. I not only got unfucked, but I got unkissed while reading this. Well, whatever, dude. I was just talking about how fucking, I got mentioned by Hasanabi updates. Please don't watch any of this ever again. And from here on out, these are way less significant observations that all considerations mean very little, but just go through their website. Numerous spelling and grammatical errors, an overall unprofessional tone about us section. Why did I start photo X citation, etc.? Note, 25 views at the time initially writing this, going back to finishing writing 330 views, all of which very likely, nay, definitely from viewers who read the report and has similar idea as me. Also, before you claim the dates on here, say March 22nd and May 20th, this means nothing, very easily faked. This is the website. It has 8,000 views now. How did he why didn't he just go to an actual fucking stat person, like a stat PhD? Damn, dude, maybe we should fucking call PhDs doctors all the time. This would have never happened if I just said, Dr. Jill Biden is a fucking real doctor and you should address her as such. Yeah. Fucked up. I did this. I'm sorry.
Okay, now do my document.
Any trace of this brand, team, company, service? None. Not a single social media profile, even on LinkedIn. Not another mention of them. Unlike what the report states, Dream somewhat bribed them in order to change, modify the possible conclusions. This is supported by the fact that photoxcitation.com is clearly very new, and thus they would have very little issue in being bribed. There are no credentials provided, so evidence of bribery would be difficult to find. If they simply rebranded, Dream has hired someone to create a completely new site and brand just for this purpose. Before you say, wait, why would he do that? I guess it's impossible to get a fucking PhD to put, to massage numbers in a way that he would want it to, right? I mean, this dude does seem a little biased against Dream. I'm gonna be honest with you. Dream has somehow stumbled across a website that has only existed for the past few months and decided this is a suitable choice to prove my innocence, despite the entire lack of credentials provided and general suspiciousness. They do have a Twitter from May before this incident. I will concede that the team wasn't created expressly for this purpose. There's likelihood the Dream preparing this in advance is 1 in 75 trillion. Regardless, there are other points I made here that still stand. It was one of the most controversial points in all of Reddit. The PhD's pretensions actually improve their integrity. New Year's resolution: no more Zoomer gaming beef. Yeah, well, y'all are fucking freaking. I think secretly you're like at least a little intrigued. I am. I don't know if you guys are, but I certainly am a little. I definitely am like a little. I'm a little like it's kind of funny. There's like a lot of nerdiness in here. It's like decent content. It's not like fucking. You just regained the radical PhDs. For example, stream 1 has 120 blaze drops. Stream 2 has 2020 blaze drops. Stream 2 has a very low p-value. Stream 1 has one-sided p-value of 1. Streams 1 plus 2 has a p-value of 0.5. Learn how to use a calculator, especially the actual odds are 1 in 25,600. They're significantly lower than the upper bound because of the strong correlation. From a factor of 8, I assume the author means 10 attempts here. It's unstated, although I don't know where the initial p-value is coming from, but then the probability is only 8 times 10 power of 6, and then the author pulls yet another nonsense number out of their hat. Even with 100 attempts, the chance is still 1 times 10. The Bonferroni correction gets better for small probability events as the chance of a longer series goes down dramatically. I think I largely understand what the author did wrong in the last paragraph. They first calculated the probability of three 1% events in a series with 10 events. That is a Bonferroni factor of 8. Then they changed it to 2 sequential successes, which leads to 1 initial p-value. Blah, 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 blah. These two errors largely cancel each other out, so 8 times 8 is a good approximation. For the Monte Carlo simulation, dude, I don't fucking know. Okay, all right, I'm bored. I'm done. Yeah, okay. My final conclusion. I don't know if Dream is truly Bill Dipperly or not. Okay, he might have been truly Bill Dipperly, but his response to the accusations, albeit from a very, very difficult point, like a very difficult point. It's virtually impossible to fucking defend something without coming across like an asshat by saying, hey, I'm just really lucky, bitch. But his defense is also incredibly suspicious. Nowhere near as like janky or as suspicious as the original document was that said that his chances of success were 1 in 7.5 trillion. So with that, it's time for more React Andy Reactorsons. I'm going to run a 1 minute ad while I go pee, and we're going to watch Daily Dose of the Internet, some other cool shit. Okay, let's go.
Hello everyone, this is your Yearly Dose of Internet.
Oh,
it's that time of the
Yearly
year
Dose.
again. It's time to showcase the best videos from my YouTube
Okay, I gotta
channel of
pee.
the past year. So sit back, relax, and enjoy the best that the internet has to offer for 2020.
Don't say anything.
Pickle.
You are.
Yeah, shut up, honestly.
You're gonna, you know what? Next summer you're gonna be wearing your string only.
Jamin. Which way did he go?
Kai. Come.
These students visited an elephant sanctuary, and this elephant slapped a phone away.
Okay.
Owned.
Okay, I guess we don't get too close.
Hasanabi, why do you have
Jaden
a
has
fucking
$1
hard monitor
bill,
now? I've been
one
busy
quarter,
preparing for my
and 2
first semester
pennies.
of college and missed the memo on the hard monitor.
How
D.
much money does he have? Jaden broke.
This guy was going for a drive in his convertible when the roof flew right off.
Broke boy. Actually, sweaty, why are you watching animals in distress? Not good. Not good at all.
Let's go. Excuse me. We know you're upset about.
I remember some of these. Damn, dude, I watched this shit a lot. What?
This person can take
Oh my god, that's a big boy. That's like, dude, that is huge. That's a big boy. That's Big Chungus. They call him Big Chungus. I call him Big Rabbit. That's a big, big rabbit. You know, he's a big, believe me, biggest rabbit. Bro, that's crazy. That's a crazy size rabbit. Rabbits in the wild can actually grow twice to this size, but they rarely survive long enough to do so, like goldfish. Wait, shut the fuck up. What's the biggest rabbit ever shown? What's the biggest rabbit ever found? I have to look this up right now. Biggest rabbit ever recorded. Ralph was a continental giant rabbit from Sussex, United Kingdom. No, it's not Big Chungus, dude. Shut the fuck up. Meet the world's largest rabbits.
This is Grace. She's a continental giant, and Grace is 9 months old.
Oh my
She'll grow
god.
quite a bit more. They just grow at such a fast pace. From 6 weeks.
Okay, that's a cutie.
Big, and they just get bigger.
My man, my mum used to have two of those. My mum used to have two of those fucking rubbies, but then Brexit came and then they were made illegal. Many people don't know this, but my mum.
And bigger and bigger. And they don't stop till they're 18 months old.
Okay, show me a bigger one.
Darling, let's move you along. Come on. I'd like to think that it's a bit of an Alice in Wonderland. I think that they're very special. They're different. Very different. They're a lovely creature. Very gentle.
Alright, these fucking borders. Let's get back to the fucking
This
video.
person can take their nose and push it to make it completely flat.
Ah! Ah! No! No! Ah! Ah! Okay, my heart rate monitor definitely broke. There's no fucking way. There's no way that my heart rate is... This is broken. There's no way. How is my heart rate higher right now? Is there a way for it to be like... Hold on, I'm gonna... Hold on. I'm gonna go up. I'm gonna go up. Hold on. We're gonna find out. Oh my god, Dream RNG. Dream RNG exposed. Hold on. Oh, I'm running. I'm running. Why is my heart rate now increasing? Oh, it is increasing. Oh, fuck. Oh, fuck. Only up to 100? Oh, no, it's still increasing. Oh, okay. It's a little delayed. Why did it stop at 119? I don't know what happened. Your heart reaction time is almost as bad as yours? Watch the... Wait, why is it still going up? I'm so confused. Oh, now it's going down.
The heartbeat of an artificial heart sounds like. These are striped eel catfish, and they swim together as a giant group to protect themselves from predators.
Oh my god.
This cat just got a brand new automatic litter box.
How the fuck do koalas get pussy like that? Damn.
This person climbed to the top of this mountain in Switzerland and got this incredible shot.
Hey, hey, boy. What's up?
What is going on? Why is
found
my
this
heart
guy on
rate
the
increasing again? Wait, that's weird as fuck. I literally just moved my. Oh, okay. I'm getting a little weirded out by the heart rate. It is a little broken because I did not experience any like additional
Internet that can chug water bottles really, really fast.
First one.
No, I watched the video on the fucking Fear of Heights video yesterday. My heart rate was like 75. No, it's not. I wasn't even fucking looking at the video itself. I was stretching. It makes no sense.
One done. Another one. All done.
I get the cheapest heart rate monitor. I got the one that XUC has. It's like on my heart too. It's literally on my heart, so I can get it like as good as possible. Oof.
Yeah!
How does that even happen?
That's close enough. Get.
This is called a sea angel, which is a type of slug that can swim deep underwater. These guys found a baby owl and decided to become friends with it.
Guys, this is me and my new boy, Oliver the Owl.
Nobody will ever believe this is a wild.
Hey, you're too young. You're too young. No, he's too young.
That.
We can't now.
He's not gonna drink it.
What is it?
This building is using a giant screen to make it look like it's filled with water.
No, do it. He's just nice. He doesn't know. No, it's okay. Come back. They will. Look, he just has to.
I'm trying to manipulate the heart rate monitor now. That's all I'm doing. Is like
This mother gave her baby a
raccoons
taste of
are
their own medicine.
dangerous, dude. Bro, half of this is from like his last fucking daily dose of the internet video, dude. I remember this from like literally the last one. My dude.
This squirrel wanted to bury his nuts in this girl's hair.
Same.
This is what the world record of stone skipping looks like.
Jesus Christ.
All right, here we go. 1, 2, 3.
What was this fucking... Hold on. God, country, brother?
All right, here we go. 1, 2, 3.
These people saw a bear that got too close to their car, so they tried scaring it away. A fisherman gave this pelican a big hug.
This is from his last one, too.
This bodybuilder has complete control over the muscles in his body.
This video is only reminding me that I've watched all the fucking Daily Dose of the Internet videos. That's one of my gaming viewers still in here waiting for me to play fucking Bug Snacks. Crazy. Crazy how jacked they can get. They grow up so fast and become so jacked. It's wild. You too can become one of those.
Yes.
This otter doesn't like that this plastic box is getting sprayed.
Aw. Stop it! Stop it! Stop!
Janice.
Okay, that was cute as fuck. We gotta run that again. Stop spraying!
Janice. Janice.
What the fuck?
Say hi.
This photographer stabilized his camera in a way that showed the Earth rotating.
It's fake! It's fake, brother. I didn't know that Daily Dose of the Internet was a fucking globe head. I fucking hate it, dude. I can't watch this propaganda no more. I can't stand it. Fucking bullshit. Bullshit, family. He financed by George Globehead
Here's a
Soros.
cat that stands like this.
Huh. Owned.
These people watch the clouds roll over the hills in Australia. This driver
Crikey.
ran to a
Fucking crikey, mate.
giant rock and didn't even really seem to notice.
That's his rock, bro. What do you mean? That's his fucking rock. This is his pet rock. He's bringing it over. This is a classic.
Here's a dog that only has 2 legs but doesn't seem too bothered about it.
Aw. Damn. Got really good fucking balance, dude.
This tortoise loves to climb to the top of this hill so it can slide down on his belly.
I cannot with him.
This is what an airplane pilot sees.
Okay. To be honest, I don't have a. I take back what I said about turtles in Kentucky, dude.
When flying through a snowstorm. Here's a deer that loves eating bananas.
And that thing sucked it. Just.
This photographer likes to film the world and make it look super small.
Wait, what? How?
This is called a hooded grebe, and they have one of the most ridiculous courtship dances you will ever see. Have you ever seen a baby wombat?
Oh. Oh my god. Is he gonna do a noise? These little
Some
mouth
cars
noises?
have built-in air jack systems to make it really easy to change the tires.
Oh, that's sick, dude. If only. Oh, that's sick. When you buy a $7 gorillion car, that's so tight. If only that was my 2003 Tahoe. Yeah, I'm a little fucking bent over here. Every time I gotta fucking change my goddamn tires on my 2010 Camry, I gotta jack that shit and fuck it up.
I wanted to quickly mention that I have a new channel called Daily Dose of Gaming if you wanted to get to know me a little better as a person. I know 2020 was
Hassan's Camry, stop complaining about me. I would never. You're my baby.
not a very good year for so many people. My hope is that at least one clip from this video made you smile or made your day just a little better. So thank you again for watching.
Aww. No. I'm quite comfortable with my heterosexuality.
Hey,
Why do you
I
ask?
want to show you something. Take a look at this and tell me what you see. If you said two guys hanging out watching TV, you're right, but you missed one key thing, and that's tension. You see, that's me and my buddy Rick. Just moments ago, Rick went for a handful of that sweet, sweet popcorn nestled between my...
Wait, is there weird shit in this?
I've been watching you for 3 months.
I feel like there's weird shit in this, dude. I don't know. This is not a protected vid. I don't know if it's like fine to watch or not. Hold on 1 second. I went and I ordered something different this time. I ordered a Diet Mountain Dew Code Red with a rush of cherry flavor with other natural flavors. Now, I don't know what the fuck this is. I've never had it before. And it is going to be a very exciting test trial. I've never had it. I got this on Amazon. Hold on 1 second. Let me just get the tannins adjusted, you know? And actually, as a matter of fact, before I do this, let me just Let me set the mood appropriately.
Arjan, how many more reps can I get in before Bug Snacks?
Smells. Oh, the smells. I won't say it smells like cherry.